Hello friend, welcome back. It's lovely to have your company. The video that you're about to see was recorded live and I'll be responding to live comments from my lovely sparklies. Each Friday night over on Facebook I do a live show and it's a great opportunity for you to pop on, have a chat and ask any burning questions that you have about our shops or our jewellery. Tonight I'm going to be having a little bit of a boho theme and we've got some fabulous feather jewellery to show you. Let's listen in. Friday night! Woo! Hi everybody, happy Friday. Lovely to have your company on this wonderful Friday evening. Just going to adjust my screen a little bit. There we go. I framed myself nicely and then the screen changes as soon as I go live and I looked a little bit naked there. I'm not. I've got my dress. Happy Friday, lovely to have your company tonight. I've got some lovely jewellery to show you and we've had a fabulous day as well. It's been so nice to see so many of you coming into Adorn and Acorn today. We've had some special birthday presents. We've had some engagements, which is always exciting. Wedding rings. Oh, it's very, very exciting. All these different jewellery and we love being a little part of your story. If you haven't joined me before, then welcome. Friday night is where you get to look at lovely jewellery. You get to escape the worries of the world for a little while and just join in with me and have a nice chat. And speaking of chat, if you are watching with me tonight, then do pop a comment below and let me know that you're watching with me. I love to know that I've got your company. Let me start off by showing you the first piece this evening. Very, very dainty and minimal. The exact opposite of what I'm wearing tonight. I'd be interested to know, actually, quite a few of you got in touch and said you love my necklace, thank you, when I wore it last week. This is my wedding necklace. It's all in moonstone. And if you'd like to see some big necklaces at Adorn, if you think you might like one of these in a similar kind of style, then let me know, because I'm always interested to know when I'm out seeing designers the type of thing that you're looking at. Hello to Gail, happy sparkly Friday, lovely to have your company. So we've got the teeny tiny little envelope here, and remember it was a few years ago now when I said to you that teeny tiny jewellery is huge. And teeny tiny jewellery is still huge. It's not going anywhere at all. It's massive, ironically, and we're seeing a lot of it either just on its own or lots and lots of layers. Looking at the catwalk going into autumn, winter and spring, summer next year, we are looking at bigger, bolder pieces, but the minimal trend is definitely here to stay. So this taps into it perfectly, this sweet little love letter pendant. Hi to Sarah, happy sparkly Friday. Hi to Kathleen, happy Friday. Hi to Jeanette, happy Friday. Sat down with a drink. Oh, you're doing well. Cheers to you. I've got my drink as well. Look, there you go. Cheers. Somebody asked me once if I'm ever tempted to sit here and have a glass of gin or something. Can you imagine how hilarious that would be? I might do it one day just for a little laugh. We wouldn't get much jewellery talking done, but it would be hilarious. Hi to Crystal, happy Friday. So the gold finish on this piece then, and I've told you about the gold finish if you've watched before, but just in case you haven't or you missed that show, we do a gold finish over silver. So a lot of the fashion pieces that you see out there are gold finish over brass. Finishing over silver just gives it a little bit of a longer lasting finish, which is always nice to know. A very sweet little cubic zirconia heart in the centre. Happy sparkly Friday, Sharon. Lovely to have your company. Lovely to see you today as well. A nice texture on this envelope as well. So a gorgeous, you can actually feel the envelope. Does that make sense? So these bits are just slightly raised to give that wonderful texture. It's plain on the back. So you could wear it back to front if you just wanted a really simple rectangle pendant. And I like pieces that can be worn like that. But she actually sits here and hangs in that way. So a nice little drop on there just from the corner of the envelope. A very sweet little chain. Nice little belcher. And we have got an adjustment on the chain as well, so you can go shorter or longer as you wish. Happy Friday to Linda, lovely to have your company, and to Georgina as well, happy sparkly Friday. And so we've got that nice extender, 1, 2, 3 little loops, and a nice extender as well. I make sure on all the extenders that I do that you can actually clip and they're easy to feel. So when you're putting pieces on, that you can feel where they are, and this certainly does that. So we're at about, I'm just going to see, because I thought this was 18 at her longest, but I have a feeling she's a little longer, you know. She's going to be about 20 inches at her longest and about 16 inches at her shortest. So an integral chain and just one chain, and you can wear that at different lengths. Now, a different length chain is always lovely to have when you're layering, because if you want to move where she is in your layer, and it's been so lovely to see so many of you trying the layering trend as well. A lot of you coming in and showing your layers off, which has been fab to see. I love that. And don't forget, you can post them as well on Adorn Share Your Sparkle Pics, which is our private group here on Facebook. Sharon says, that's cute, thank you. Lovely, isn't it, this one? Very teeny tiny. I do love that. And just that sparkly cubic zirconia in the centre, just giving that little dainty finish. So you can put anywhere in your layers. So if you decide one day that this is going to be your top layer, then you can use that shortest setting. And let me show you. Ooh, got a free one of my hairs there where I've put this on. So that's the shortest setting then, that'll be about 16 inches. And then if you decided one day, do you know what, I want to have that on the longest setting, you could do that as well and put it on to your layers. So that's in the gold finish, so silver with that gold overlay. And then we've got one in silver, so if you're more of a silver person. I think my sparklies, you that watch this, you queens that watch on a Friday night, I think the majority of you kind of lean towards silver, am I right? I know that we've all mixed, myself included, I'm a silver person, but we've mixed a little bit of gold in recently, haven't we, to our collections, just to sort of warm it up a bit. And just a nod to that gold trend that's also not going anywhere. This is the silver envelope. So a little tiny love letter. That could be a love letter to yourself, or it'd make a lovely present as well. Let's just put her on my hand so you can see, oops, an idea of size, and you can see her on a plain background as well. Let's turn her over. There you are. She's bouncing the light a little bit today. There we go. So you can just see. Very sweet. And again, that cubic zirconia heart in the centre. I'm going to try and kind of focus that a little bit there. You might be able to see a little bit better now. So the sparkly heart in the centre, and then the nice smooth envelope. And again, if you wanted to wear that backwards, you could wear her as a rectangle. And again, on that nice belcher chain as well. And again, with the 3 fittings on there. If you wanted to do shorter, medium, or longer, then you could do that. So wonderful different ways to wear the pendant. And I do like a little charm pendant as well. It's just a nice way to send a message to yourself, isn't it? Crystal says, all about the silver, me too. Yeah, I'm very much a silver person. I've mixed a couple of gold pieces in. I'm trying to think what I've had now. The definitely the pea stuff I mixed in the gold. I've got a couple of gold ear cuffs because I like to mix them, because that's a nice way that you can kind of have silver earrings and then golden ear cuffs and mix it up, and you can wear both metals, and I do like doing that. So that's the silver envelope, £35, both of those, £35 each. And that, of course, is including the chain. Everything that you see tonight, if you haven't joined us before, is including the chain. I always price ready to wear. So all presented on your choice of 16, 18 or 20-inch chains. Nice little silver envelope. And then, as we were talking about the gold finish, the next piece that I'm going to show you, has also got a gold finish on as well. This one is the feather bracelet. Now, I premiered the feathers before, but this time of year just always reminds me, coming up to summer and those festivals and that kind of boho feel of these feathers is just wonderful. So that's the collection that I wanted to show you tonight along with my envelopes. Now this bracelet, the feather is set east to west, so she sits around your wrist. I love the simplicity of this piece. Let's just put her that way because my brain would prefer that with the little feather going down. There you go. So a gold finish on the feather in the centre. Georgina says, I'm wearing a silver and gold finish mix today. Oh, lovely, mixing it up. I like that. Just adding a little bit of golden sunshine to your outfit. That's lovely. And the feather's so textured there, nice and smooth. There's a lovely box link for the bracelet and the extender all the way down there as well. So different length again, so you will be pleased to know that this can be extended. Let's see, so we're about 7 inches at our shortest, and I think maybe, you know, about 7 3/4. You might even get that to 8 inches, and I can put an extender in that as well, so if you need something a little bit longer, that's absolutely no problem, we can do that. And I love the mixed metals. This is mixed metals in one piece as well. So we've got the golden finish of the feather in the centre and that wonderful silver bracelet as well. I do like a box link for a bracelet because they're nice and comfortable to wear. They don't catch, nice and smooth. And you can see how that just glistens on the wrist. Absolutely wonderful. £25 this one. And again, a lovely, lovely present. Fabulous. And then the next piece that I'm going to show you, bracelet again, but in the rose gold. And rose gold keeps having its moment in the sun. It's not going anywhere, this rose gold, you know. Definitely at the sort of maybe 2014, 2015, it was everywhere. Everything was rose gold in inverted commas, of course, because it wasn't, you know, rose gold iPhone, rose gold watches, rose gold. I think Coca-Cola did a rose gold. Oh, crazy! It was everywhere, and it's sort of softened a little bit now. And I'm getting more requests again for yellow gold than I am for rose. But rose gold holds a special place in my heart, especially when it's pinky rose like this. This has got a really nice pinky feel. Let me just hold that. Just getting the light balance there for you. There. I'm just wondering if I... Bear with me because we're going to go a little bit darker for a mo, but if I just turn my light off, you might be able to see. Can you see now? A little bit better. That showcases the rose a little bit more, doesn't it, in the natural light? You can't see the definition now, but you can see the colour. So a nice rose gold there. And again on that nice box link chain, and again with the extender on there as well. And I love the simplicity of this piece, really nice and simple to put on. And you know, if you've watched before, that I love simple pieces for summer. I just adore them. You could layer this up as well with some of your bangles. If you've got a nice solid silver bangle from us, then this would layer just perfectly against that. But equally beautiful worn alone as she is here. Just nice and gentle. Very, very subtle, but a subtle impact. So very noticeable on your wrist, but not in a kind of shouty way. She's just very subtle and beautiful. Very nice and comfortable to wear as well, this one. Not too heavy. Good evening to Stephanie. Lovely to have your company. Happy Friday. So a lovely rose gold there on that silver. and £30. A beautiful piece. And then of course I've got earrings to match, and these ones are in the rose gold. Just to give you an idea, they're a nice length, these pieces. I love the movement of them. They've got a stud and he said a stud finish there, a stud fitting, so you can see the ball there, and then a nice little drop, so the fitting in the silver and then the rose gold for the feather again. Now if you prefer those on hooks, I can pop those on hooks for you, but actually the drop of these works so nicely on the stem and post, and you can just see that it's a piece, and that one moves when you move. Just wonderful. I love that. So how's your week been this week? Sharon says, love the rose gold, excellent price. Thank you very much. We've had quite a busy week this week, and it's been nice to have the sun out because I've actually been walking a lot more, because it kind of encourages you to get out and about, doesn't it? Do a little bit of walking. So my Apple Watch is very pleased with me. Getting all those steps up there. Much easier to do when the sun's shining. When you look outside and it's a bit grim and grizzly and rainy, you don't much feel like it, do you? But Heathcliff is very pleased, of course, that we've been out walking again, which is lovely. And it's light at the end of the day again as well now. So it's beautiful to make the most of that lovely sunshine. Stephanie says, beautiful, love them, thank you. They are just gorgeous, aren't they? That nice little drop there. So I shouldn't really mention the weather, of course, because we're not supposed to cast a clout, are we? Cast ne'er a clout until May is out, although famously misquoted apparently. It's supposed to be cast ne'er a clout until the May is out. So you'll have to tell me whether the May is out in your garden or not. I'm not sure, don't know. Still a little bit drizzly here in Derbyshire. I don't know what it's like where you are. Jeanette says, keep looking at the feathers and I like the drop. Me too. Yeah, I do. I think feathers really lend themselves to that drop, don't they? Especially in the ear. It elongates and then it tells the story, kind of draws the eye. So if you team with a pendant, and then it'll sort of draw the eye down. Funny you should mention pendants, or funny I should mention pendants. I'll show you. There. So £30, the earrings, a nice drop again. I love the way that these catch the light. They are so pretty. Nolene says, the May is certainly out. Yes, that's good news. And Gail says, I've been going walking with my friend most days. Lovely. Also got the cows carving. Oh, wow. Oh, that's lovely. So it's definitely spring. Definitely spring. Oh, that's good to know. There. And that's your drop feather. It's lovely having spring in Derbyshire, isn't it? If you don't live here, then I'm in Chesterfield, which is a town, but we're very, very close to the countryside, and we can go and walk and see the land. And as Gail said, the cows carving as well now. And it's just so beautiful. I think my favourite time of year is spring, especially with the blossom. Wonderful. Let me show you this next piece, because we were talking about pendants. This is one that I just love. Absolutely super. Now I love the fact, let me show you, that it's got the nice twinkly feathers on there. I like the fact that they're graduated as well, so that centre one. These are all individually added on. So do you see if I just move them around? So they've got that wonderful twinkling effect when they're on there. Silver as the pendant, and then a gold finish on these feathers, yellow gold finish. So tactile. They've got a lovely texture to them there. Now the centre part here really pulls the eye in, because as with all clever design, it's the space that isn't filled. It's the same as when you're painting, and it's the things that you don't paint, and it's the same as with when you listen to jazz, and it's the notes that they don't play. It's always about something that's not there, or it's often, perhaps not always, but often about something that's not there. And that's certainly the case here, because you quite easily put the crisscross and have this as a wonderful dream catcher, and that would work. But actually this pulls the eye in more because of this space in the center, I think. And that really just catches the attention to the feathers on the bottom. So wonderful, gorgeous textured feathers, and then this round hoop on there as well. Again, it's on the belcher chain, but this one, look how long. So it's a longer chain for layering. So really nice mid-riff length on this one. And I absolutely love that. Georgina says, looks like lots of weddings seeing the blossom covering trees and pathways, doesn't it? It looks beautiful. It looks like the confetti is scattered everywhere. It looks like the whole of the world is celebrating in spring. Stephanie says, that is gorgeous. Thank you. I love this piece. One of my favourites. It's just wonderful. So this one then, I was going to put it on and show you, but I can't, of course, because you won't be able to see because I'm sitting down. But this is a mid-riff pendant, and you can layer. So you could, let's see, have that as your mid-riff there, if you wanted to, and then have your envelope just at the top. And then all of a sudden, we've got this whole story going on with that layer. And actually you could just do those as 2 layers if you wanted to, or you could fit a third middle layer in there as well. So let's take the envelope out and just show you how that moves when she's on. Just give her a little bit of a move around. So pretty, lovely and twinkly. That's gorgeous. Very nice and sparkly. There we go. Very easy to wear this piece as well. And again, it evokes that feeling of festivals and days out in the sun. It's a wonderful summery piece. So this one will take you right the way through from spring to summer and everywhere in between. And that's what I love about it. Perhaps I think my favourite piece that I'm going to show you tonight. I do like this. Although the next piece that I'm going to show you is a showstopper as well. Let me give you the price on this one. Is £65. £65, that one. And that's, of course, including that chain. Whoops! Which is a nice long chain on there. Gorgeous. That will look fabulous over your maxi dresses, won't it, in the summer? And it's nice to see all the summery clothes coming out as well now, isn't it, in the shops and on the high street. Very exciting. So let me show you then the final piece tonight, and we're going a little bit bigger. As you may know, if you've watched before, I am a fan of the necklace. So let me just show you the necklace that I've got on tonight. There we go, got that big drop. And this next piece is a wonderful necklace. All the colours. If you can't choose, if you're torn between silver, yellow gold and rose gold, you don't need to choose now because they are all on this necklace. Fabulous. All individually put on there again as well. I'm just going to pop my necklace off, and so I can fasten this one on, and then you'll get an idea of how she sits when she's on. Quite a little shorty. So she's designed to rest just along your décolletage. Let's fasten her up. There we are. I think you can really appreciate this piece when she's on because you can see just how she sits. All the feathers will sit flat. So I know a lot of you, one of the first things you ask me, if I've got a piece with lots of moving parts, which this one is, how do they sit? Are they going to sort of move around and you know, so you can feel them? No, this is a lovely piece to wear. You have got that subtle movement in there, but because all the feathers are flat, she's going to sit really beautifully on your neck. She's going to catch the light just perfectly. Let's have a closer look at the feathers, because they've all got that wonderful texture to them, which I just love. Let's see. So let me bring in, there we are, can you see? So you've got that wonderful pointed shape again of the feather, and the silver, and then the gold finish and the rose gold finish, all individually linked, so they're all got that lovely pretty little twinkle to them. And again, it's got such a feeling of freedom, this piece, hasn't it? It's absolutely wonderful. There we are. So the pieces just sit here. So they're not going all the way round. So you've got the attention just where you want it. And then if you wanted to, if you wanted a really big look, you could put that on and you could layer it with the midriff that I've just shown. So let me just do that. So that's there. I have got another chain on as well. I don't think you can see my other chain. Doesn't matter. You could layer it if you wanted to anyway, couldn't you? So you'd have that necklace on there, and then you'd pop this midriff on, and see the chain just sits here. And I know that you can't see, but that would just really finish off that look, wouldn't it? Two gorgeous pieces there. And I know that pendants are always more popular than necklaces. For me at least, that's what you ask for when you come in to see me. But I think there's something about this necklace. It's not too heavy. It's very, very wearable. And because it's got all of those different colours as well. Oops. You can't have her because she's going to stay on me. There she is. There you can now. That's fine. All of those different colours, so she will go with absolutely all of your jewellery wardrobe, which is just fabulous. I love these pieces. I call them hard-working pieces. They work very hard, don't they? Georgina says, wow, love that. Jeanette says, love this one. Stephanie says, wow, beautiful. Fiona says, looks lovely. Sharon says, it's quite boho. It is, isn't it? Very boho style. Sarah says, beautiful. And Sharon says, so much sparkle there is in this. Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. I love this piece. Now, you know I said I like the Mid-Riff Pendant most. This is what was causing the difficulty because I just adore, adore, adore this feather necklace. I think she's gorgeous. She's just got that kind of let's go sit in a field and enjoy some music from somebody in a guitar feel to her, hasn't she? A long lost beach, maybe. You can just imagine that. And just dipping your toes in crystal clear water and wearing this feather necklace. I think that would look absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely fab. There we go. Let's settle it down. So that is our feather collection. And I just love, love, love them. And I hope you do as well. They're glorious. All of the feather pieces that I've shown you tonight are on our website, so you'll be able to pop over and have a look. The envelopes will be on their way onto the website as well. But of course, anything that you've seen tonight, if you can't see it online, you can send me a message and you can order and I can send that out to you. Oh, have I given you the price? Can't remember. £85 on this one. £85, the full necklace. Absolutely love that piece. Gorgeous. So we're over at Adorn tomorrow and Acorn, both open, so you can come and see us, come and try some of these feathers on. And then Adam and I are both over at Acorn on Sunday, and you'll be able to come and see us then as well. Oh, got a little tickle in my throat. It's because must have been because I raised a glass earlier in my mind. That glass was there, wasn't it? So you can come and see us this weekend should you want to. Your opening hours are online, so on our website you can pop onto the contact us part of our website and that'll tell you when we're there. Also, if you've been on Facebook today or on Instagram, you'll have noticed that the Love Chesterfield Awards, the nominations are open. Very exciting. We've been very, very fortunate to win the awards before. And if you like what we do, then I would love, love, love to have your vote. You can find, I've put a post further on down on our Facebook page with a link so you can click over on Instagram. There's a link in our bio that says nominate us. And if you want to do that, that would be very much appreciated. It's not just us, of course. Loads of independents in Chesterfield, lots of shops and bars and restaurants and all the places that you love, 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 because they basically took the High Street Awards, Chesterfield High Street Awards and Retail Awards and the Chesterfield Food and Drink Awards and combined them. So it's now one fabulous night, and it is fabulous. So there are lots of people on there that would like your vote, and we would very much like your vote. And that's my that's That's my plea part of the evening done. I always feel slightly uncomfortable sort of saying, will you? But I know you know me, and I know if you'd like to vote, then you'll vote, and if you don't, then it doesn't matter. Honestly, it's just very lovely to have your company. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, whatever you're doing, and I've got to come back and see me next week. Yes, very exciting. Sending lots of love then from my home to yours, and remember, until next we meet, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat, and I'll see you soon. Bye everybody, see you soon. Bye, see you soon. Thanks for joining me for another sparkly show. If you enjoyed that, why not join me live next time over on Facebook every Friday at 7 o'clock. Of course, if you've got any questions before then, do get in touch through our website, which is adornjewellerschesterfield.co.uk or acornjewellers.co.uk. And of course, I would love to know what you thought about tonight's jewellery, so pop a comment below. Until next we meet, take care, keep sparkling, and I'll see you soon.